what's up? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. I was gonna say welcome to the show. What, baby? Hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we're looking at your weekly energy, weekly tarot reading. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers, obviously welcome. To me, it's all about whether the energy resonates with you and your situation, what you're going through. Feel free to ask a question beforehand and see how it all fares. All right, Aquarius. Ooh, so pain. So sadness, pain, like, you know, kind of working through it right now. Oh, we're in Aquarius season. Sorry. Ooh, dude. Happy birthday to anyone, you know, who's experienced a birthday today or this week or whenever you're watching. Unfortunately, sorry, I'm going to show that, the toxic and empathy. I probably should not have followed that up with the birthday wishes. It's no degradation. I just feel like, you know, you are kind of dealing with the pain of something. Maybe something that you haven't really recognized beforehand. Something that was toxic, something that wasn't healthy and good for you. Maybe your empathy is what gave it a lot of excuses. And now you're in this place where you're seeing this manifest. You're stepping into your power of goddess energy, feminine energy, Venus, the Empress, and the tarot. But, you know, you're more focused on your pain than you are on the evolution. And this is normal, I think, in human life, right? Like, it really kind of goes back to that concept of the law of attraction. Where we put our time, our energy, our focus is really going to dictate what we receive out of life. I'm not saying it's easy, like when you're going through a hard time, to not focus on that hard time or that situation, that person, what they're doing to you, how they're responding, etc. That is so hard, you know? I also feel like this is the value of staying grounded in ourselves. Because when we're grounded in ourselves, we are not letting the outside things throw us off course. And you have options, you have choices through this creative inspiration, Aquarius, but you're looking more at the pain, right? Like you're kind of in this place of there's a lot shifting, there's a lot evolving. And you know, here's the thing, like I am not trying to be Debbie Downer by any means, right? Like I believe that we have to grieve. I believe that if we're in a situation that is challenging, hard, painful, traumatizing, it is important to grieve, right? Because in my opinion, it releases that energy from the body. When we cry, when we express, when we release, whatever it is that, you know, could potentially clog our energy channels. You know, in that esoteric way. But legit, it's that energy will turn into the physical blocks, illness, disease, etc. And that's why it's so important to kind of work with our energy, work with our pain, work with the cycles of life in order to find renewal and birth. And I think that Aquarius, you know, you might not be happy with how something worked out, but remember, there are still options. There are still options and there are still opportunities. And perhaps, yeah, it's just about making the decision about where you want to place your time and energy, right? So for everyone, this is going to be a different situation. This is a general reading. I do personal readings. I'm totally down to look at your specific situation. I love and would be honored to help in whatever way possible. But also just recognize that if this message resonates, this energy, this reading is meant for you. So it's like, you have to make a decision. I think you're sitting on it a little bit, Aquarius. Yeah, because you're stressed out. I get that. You're stressed. You're overwhelmed. And that's a thing with the Ten of Wands energy. Like, it is about burden. It is about pain. It is about the places that, like, life doesn't feel so good. And unfortunately, like, I have learned this lesson very, very heavily over the last year. It doesn't matter how perfectly you do things, right? How on point you are. There is always opportunity to grow and evolve. And I don't say that out of being like overwhelming, right? Like, I'm a little bit of a nut job. I'm not going to lie. Like, I love to constantly refine myself, but it's exhausting. It's evolution, it's life. It's not good, bad, right, or wrong. But this is really spirit calling you to evolve past your current circumstances and recognize, honestly, it's like, it's stressing you out. It's not giving you what you want. It's not the grounding. It's not the support that you want or need. What do you have to decide between, Aquarius? Okay, so working together as a team versus, Five of Pentacles, being left out. So, like, in a situation where, okay, so you're like maybe dealing with people who don't have the same perspective as you, and you have to figure out how to work in harmony with them. Or you're just going to be left on the sidelines. Like, they're not even trying to get you to participate. And I honestly feel like they are not, I think what I'm hearing is, like, right now, the situation is up to you. You can choose, hey, I have a lot on my plate. I'm doing X, Y, and Z. I'm trying to put energy towards this, but maybe you haven't been able to show up in the way that these other people that you've been working with, other situations, want you to. And that's not good, bad, right, or wrong, right? No shade, I don't think. Me. What I would say to you, Capricorn, is people might, whatever this Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles vibe, these people, places, things that you're working with, I feel like they want you to see it or look at it in a diplomatic way. But I feel like what they're trying to get you to see is their own perspective. They're trying to get you on board with what they think. It's not necessarily the best perspective for everyone involved, is what I'm hearing. And I think that that's your disconnect, because you're feeling stressed out. You're feeling overwhelmed. Perhaps you were aligning with this goddess energy within yourself of really kind of like stepping into your power, making choices that honored that. And then this guy or these people come in and they say, wait. Like, you need to do this a different way. And we're going to check you on how this goes. And I think you're in this place where it's like, rationally, yeah, this makes sense. But is this really, like, is this what my heart is telling me to do? And honestly, I think this is something that deserves that intention for you, Capricorn, because it's coming from this space of eternity. So how you are orchestrating your life with this present situation, maybe it is a big to-do. Maybe it is like a monumental shift and change. Maybe it doesn't feel like it is, but it's setting the tone for what is to come. It's setting the tone for the future. And honestly, I feel like very strongly like that you need to really check in with yourself. I think this is a lot about, not listening. I think that, you know, whoever you're talking to, they're provoking a lot of emotion. Maybe they're making you feel emotional, sensitive about the situation much more than you naturally would. Because honestly, what's coming from your space, Aquarius, is this pain. And, you know, I don't know, man. I feel like it's not... I feel like the pain is not yours, if I'm honest. I feel like it's other people's, yeah. So you could be dealing with Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, King of Pentacles. This could be a partner, romantic partner, someone that you're set up with, that you have family with, etc. I don't know. This talks about, like, here's the thing. You can choose to separate yourself from it, but not feel full satisfaction. Or you can actually ground into it and feel that connection, you know, that heart space connection. But I think this is a lot about you standing up in your power, in your truth. And honestly, you might have to put some of these people in check, right? Yeah. Because they're operating, okay, sorry, Three of Swords. Three of Swords is grief, it's heartbreak, it's sadness. They're operating out of pain, wounding from the past. That's what they're, like, making their decisions on. Not specifically what's present or what's going to be moving forward. And I think you just might be a little too, you know, jumping the gun. Like, I love Aquarian energy because it's very much like branching out, exploring new territories, seeing what's around, etc. But sometimes that can be a little bit, you know, not well thought out. You know, no shade to you guys at all. All right. But honestly, it's basically saying that okay, so this is like the opportunity for things to change and evolve is right here. But it's being blocked. Why is it being blocked? Because it's stressful, because it's overwhelming, because I feel like you're not standing in your truth, Aquarius. You're not stating your piece. You're reflecting more on how you messed up or the pain or whatever, you know, versus the actual potential, right? It goes back into this overarching energy that we talked about. Sorry, this guy. Where, okay, like this goddess energy, which is you, is focusing more on the pain versus those options and the opportunities that are there. And 100%, guys, I know this is easier said than done, like 100%. I resonate that with in my own energy. I think ego wants us to sometimes unhealthfully connect with our fantasies or our expectations, what we want things to be. You know, but this, honestly, Aquarius, it's about you standing in your own power. And I feel like this is kind of you embodying that powerful force and energy. Wands energy. It's creativity. It's, you know, action. It is creation, action. It's masculine. It makes things, it allows things to manifest into being. And you have that power, but yet you continue to sit on it because perhaps finances are in play. There's fear around the finances, fear around how things are going to play out for you. Like I said, there's a lot of this emotional energy. You know there's opportunity for growth and reestablishment, building. But I think you're afraid. you don't trust yourself, and I'm not sure why, because yeah, I get it actually. Like, you feel like it basically says that you're not feeling like you are as competent or capable as whatever this energy is that you're working with. And that's unfortunate, because I honestly think that's not true. You both, if you're working with a single individual, if this is multiple people, yeah, perspectives might be different, right? But it doesn't say that you're less than or don't have the competency or the value. And I feel like what you're dealing with is playing safe. Playing safe. I mean, we all do that. I think that there's this element of, there's this element of us wanting to be comfortable. I think as humans, ego, we don't really like change. But this is basically saying for what you're dealing with. And it's funny, they have the goat, right? Which is ruled by, it's ruled by Capricorn. Sorry. We're in an Aquarius reading, Deborah. But it's like, I feel like they have to take the risk. Because you are the creator, you are the manifestor. To me, you're the visionary, right, Aquarius? You are the one who puts it out there, and then you need other people to take the risk to bring it into being. And they might seem like, oh yeah, they're so much smarter, they have their stuff more together, they're making more sense, and you're the crazy one. But I don't get that vibe for you at all. You're not. You guys just have to explore different ways of handling this, right? Like how I was saying, like creative solutions for where you're at. Because I think this is a very grounding energy that is going to be long-term in your life. I think you just have to state your piece, say your truth, be strong and confident in what you bring to the table. Don't cower. The King of Swords energy is very easy to cower behind because he's rational and diplomatic and takes the feeling out of everything. And sometimes I think he makes us feel like shitty about ourselves or feelings, emotions, or why we do things. Because rational and emotional don't always align. But Aquarius, I really hope this helped navigate through whatever you're dealing with. Like I said, I do personal readings, so definitely hit me up if you're interested. I would love to support in whatever way possible. If this message resonated with you, definitely make sure to like, comment below. Let's build and grow the community. I appreciate all of you. Lots of love and blessings.